Hello, my name is Cameron Warner. My student ID is MIT 200958. Today I will be showing and talking about different types of computer forensic tools that I've used in this assignment to help me articulate a USB drive that I've been given for a murder case investigation. Firstly, I'm going to pull up the steganography. I'm going to pull up the steganography application that I'll be using. I used it, this is called Silent Eye. So I basically go into the USB drive that I've been given. I'm going to select a photo here. I'm going to put it into this and I'm going to encode a message. I'm going to put in my MIT 200958. And then I can also put in, I'm just going to put in admin. That's going to be my password. My paraphrase, this is the key. So then if anybody ever wants to get into this encoded message, they can't unless they have a paraphrase. So I'm going to encode it. I'm going to override it. Now we've got our second one. Now I'm going to decode this. And all I do is I go in here and I put in admin. I decode it, as it will take a bit to decode, and there we go. That's our decoded message. Next, I'm going to talk about the data slacking. I'm going to talk about the data slacking next. So there's actually two data slacking programs that I was using. One of the programs, I'll show you the first program that I didn't use. So I pull this up, and this is basically the USB drive that I'm using. I go into the one I'm going to use, Son, and I go into here and I go MIT 200958, and that's pretty much the data slacking there. And then it comes up with this code here, 4D, 49, 52, and so on. But due to using this WinHex, I wasn't able to save the data. So this isn't going to be the best for the use. So I closed that down and I found a new thing called Hex Workshop. So Hex Workshop, I'm able to open the file. I'm going to use the same one we used before, Son2, and I'm going to pick a place in the file of the data slacking, and I'm going to put MIT 200958 there, and it's in red. Red means that it hasn't been saved yet and it needs to be saved. So I go up here, I go save, I hit save, and now it is saved in to the data slacking of the Hex Workshop. This is where we can hide hidden messages in the slacking. And now I'm going to actually get rid of it. I'm going to download Hex Workshop. I'm going to go open, and I'm going to go the file that I found, and then there it is. It's right there, my MIT thing right in the slacking, and that's where we're able to hide different codes and hide different kind of encrypted messages. Lastly, using different kind of anti-forensic tools has been able to show me that what kind of tools that hackers and attackers can use to pose a risk or defense towards forensic analysts and encoders and people who are trying to look for places where attackers have come or left a digital imprint. As for the USB drive that we've been given in this assignment, that's come from the murder mystery. I've learned that there's been 4 different techniques that I've personally been able to research, and this is encryption, overriding data, program packets, and onion routing. Out of all of them, the 2 that really stood out to me was encryption. That is quite unique, how you can have different kind of ciphertext that can demonstrate and encode and access different files and codes, but it can also protect attackers from encrypted messages. And also the one that really stood out to me was onion routing, where onion routing is also known as Tor, and that is basically where you get to access the dark web, and that is where a lot of attackers are allowed to hide. A lot of attackers are allowed to hide, and they don't have much of a digital imprint that allows them to go around the web and attack, make cybersecurity attacks, and so on. Thank you for listening to my demonstration today. I hope it was informative, and goodbye.